Welcome back. Well, a changeable forecast ahead. Pretty chilly next couple of days, but spring-like temperatures will be back, and in between we have rain on the way. But tomorrow marks 40 days to the big eclipse, so let's bring this over to the wall and give you a little bit of a primer on what we expect. Now, it is all going to be dependent on the weather, of course, but this solar eclipse is going to be a total one instead of an annular one on April 8th. Okay, and so here's the main path. Where are we in Acadiana? We're above 80%. In fact, we're pushing 88%, 87 to 88%. If you remember back with the eclipse that we saw in October, we had roughly 76% of the sun covered, and you really couldn't tell a whole lot. This one, the skies will darken for sure locally, but if you really want to see the beauty and the grandeur of a solar eclipse, you're going to have to travel or make a road trip. And this is a little bit of a long graphic, but just to give you an idea, it's going to start on the Texas border in across the Pecos, move through the hill country where I hope to be in this general area, and then moving generally through northeast Texas and up through the Arklatex. And these are just selected areas and towns that are going to be in the totality. And here's your timeline right here. I can't show you this whole graphic because it goes all the way up through New England, but you can check it out on my Facebook page. I've pinned this latest graphic, this latest movie on my Facebook page, so you can check it out once again. But getting excited about that, I hear it's a once-in-a-lifetime event. I've missed the last few, so I want to make sure I get under totality on this one, and you probably will too. But make sure you plan to be on the road forever, because you can't get a hotel room in Texas nor an Airbnb. So here we go. We got the subtropical jet stream, upper level low. Here comes the next weather maker. That'll be pushing on through. Another big one in the Pac Northwest, producing blizzard conditions 5 to 10 feet up in the Sierra Nevada range. Meanwhile, we had that front pushing on through during the course of the day. Some lingering light rains. That subtropical jet stream keeps the clouds locked in. And right now, locally, we don't have a whole lot going on with rain. Some showers off to the north. And here's the loop over the last 12 hours. We had spotty showers. Then you could clearly see the front pushing on through. Just 5/100ths of an inch of rain at the airport, and for most folks. But we're going to change that. Cloudy skies, temperatures in the lower 50s, a wind chill tomorrow morning in the mid-40s more than likely, and then there's going to be a few spotty sprinkles passing on by. We'll go with rain chance at about 15%. It's a little bit more than 10, but a little bit less than 20%, so we'll split the difference. I don't think we get out of the 50s tomorrow, even though the computer model guidance wants to get us into the lower 60s. And then going into tomorrow night, midnight, showers and some embedded thunder developing, primarily impacting along and south of the I-10 corridor, eastern Louisiana. But we're going to see lingering showers into Friday, but not a whole lot of activity. So rain chances highest tomorrow night, and then tailing off as we head into early Friday. Saturday looking good. Sunday, maybe a slight chance of a shower, but the weekend looking great. Then the next weather system coming in late Monday, early Tuesday. That one's going to have more rain with it and maybe a low and severe weather threat. As for rainfall with tomorrow night's system into early Friday, you can see it's a tale of two cities or two locations. Not much rain north of Highway 190, and then you get along and south of I-10, 1 to 1.5 inches of rain possible, maybe even a little bit more than that. But this time of year with this subtropical jet stream, I call it March Madness. The forecast is subject to change and will be quite changeable, so we'll see how it plays out. Upper 40s, lower 50s through tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, I don't think we get into the lower 60s, but we'll say upper 50s, lower 60s, and then for tomorrow night, temperatures hold in the 50s, and then I think we have a hard time getting much higher than 64 degrees on Friday, but 70s will be back for Saturday. So overnight tonight, 51 the low, breezy and sharply cooler overall, and it is kind of a shock. Temperature at 56 right now, felt like 46 on my dinner break. And then for tomorrow, breezy and cool, mostly cloudy skies, temperatures topping out upper 50s to near 60, and then let's bring a little special effects with the rain. And tomorrow night after midnight, watch your timeline here, we'll start to see showers and you'll hear the pitter-patter of the rain. Rain chance tomorrow night at 80%. As we go into Friday, it'll tail down to about 60% in the morning. Dry for Friday evening. Saturday looks to be the best day in this 10-day forecast, and then an unsettled March Madness pattern as we go into next week. But one thing we will note, lots of 70s after Friday. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up right after the break.